Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be guiding you guys through a short 5-minute yoga sequence focused on breathing and relaxation. This session is designed to help reduce stress, improve body awareness, and promote an overall sense of calm. This routine is appropriate for most individuals looking to incorporate gentle movement and breathing into their daily routine. This will be a modified version, so everything will be completed in a chair. I will talk about progressions at the end. If at any point you experience pain, dizziness, or discomfort at any time, please stop. This may not be appropriate if you have acute injuries, severe balance issues, or conditions that limit your ability to move safe. So always check with a healthcare provider if you're unsure. But again, all of it's going to be seated, so already a modification if needed. But let's begin. So you're going to start by finding a comfortable seated position, or you can sit cross-legged on the floor. I will be doing this in a chair. So it's important to sit up tall, but not stiff. So making sure that shoulders are down, and place your feet flat on the floor if you can. So we're gonna start by placing one hand on your chest and one hand on your stomach. And we're gonna begin with slow, controlled breathing. So we're gonna inhale slowly through our nose for a count of 4, and then we're going to gently exhale for a count of 6. So it'll look like this. So in, 2, 4, and out. Again, making sure that only the bottom hand is moving. So we're going to do that again. So inhale and exhale. And we're going to do 2 more. Good. From there, we are going to gently release our hands onto our knees, and we're going to move into a seated neck stretch. So what we're first going to do is slowly drop our right ear to our right shoulder. Again, don't force anything, let gravity do the work. And once you're there, you're going to take a deep breath in and a nice slow breath out. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can lightly rest your right hand on top. Make sure not to pull, just let it rest. So now we're going to try that, and we're going to do 2 more breaths in this position. All right, and we are going to do the same thing on the left side. So we're going to bring our left ear to our left shoulder. And if you're like me, you'll feel a deeper stretch on this side. So we'll do 2 breaths without the hand. And then if you want, we'll do 2 breaths with the hand after. So I like to close my eyes. It helps me focus. So go ahead and inhale nice and slow. And exhale. Inhale again, trying to focus on that belly breathing. And exhale nice and slow. Okay, and we're going to go ahead with that hand on top if you want. Same thing for 2 breaths. Right. And from there, we are going to move into a seated cat-cow. And so what we're going to do, this is for your spine. Sorry, I didn't clarify. So what you're going to do is you're going to place your hands on your knees and making sure that your back is up against the chair. And as you inhale, you're going to gently arch your back, lifting your chest and looking upward. So I'm going to turn my chair so that you can see it a little bit better here. So I start fully pressed, and I'm going to inhale and arch, and exhale and round, tucking your chin, pulling your belly inward. So we're going to do this 2 more times. Ready? All right, let's do that. Now that we have some practice with it, why don't we try and do that for 3 more breaths? You can complete them at your own pace and just again focus on moving with your breath instead of forcing the movement. So 3 more breaths and then we'll come together. All right, I'm going to rotate my chair back towards you guys, and we're going to finish with a gentle forward fold. So come back to that neutral seated position. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath in, reaching our arms overhead. And then as you exhale, you're going to slowly hinge forward, reaching your torso towards your legs. So making sure that we only go as far as we feel comfortable, feeling a gentle stretch, not pain. And it's okay to let your head and necks kind of relax as you go forward. So breathe in. And we're going to do that for a total of 4 more breaths. And one more final breath. Good. So again, as a modification, we performed all of these movements seated in a chair to reduce the range of motion if needed. If you're more advanced, we can hold each of these stretches longer or even repeat the sequence more times. And you can even move out of the chair into a quadruped position, which is where you're on your hands and your knees. But I would recommend trying to incorporate this routine once or twice daily, especially if you feel really stressed or maybe even before bed as a way to let go of everything. But yeah, I just want to kind of reiterate that we focused on controlled breathing, gentle stretching, and mindful movement to support relaxation and stress management. These techniques can be a simple and effective way to care for your body independently. If you have any concerns or experience discomfort, please consult with an athletic trainer or other healthcare provider. But other than that, thank you all for following along, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day.